Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? What is going on? It's your boy, bad guy Ibra. I'm your favorite Gambian. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been announced by YouTube sensation Jake Paul that he is going to be facing the one and only, the Love Island superstar, or the former Love Island superstar, and the half brother of Tyson Fury, Tommy Fury, in a boxing bout, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I'm definitely looking forward to this fight. I don't know if you are looking forward to this fight, but I am. And I'm looking forward to this fight for a multitude of reasons, to be honest. I mean, the fight number one, the fight is obviously taking place in an unusual place, but nowadays we're seeing boxing matches taking place a lot in this particular place, and it's Saudi Arabia. I don't know why. The fight could have obviously been taking place in America or in England. No, it's not taking place in these countries, but Saudi Arabia are all places, and I've got my issues with Saudi Arabia, to be honest, but let's ignore that and just talk about the fact that it's happening in the first place. And the fight is scheduled for February 26th, so a month away from now, basically. And obviously, YouTube sensation Jake Paul, who's got an old record, by the way, with most of his records, I think four of his performances obviously coming by knockout, and we all can remember he obviously knocked out the likes of Tyron Woodley and Ben Askren, and also devastating the likes of Anderson Silva in the ring. And Nate Robinson, former NBA player, also suffered from Jake Paul's devastating power. Now, him facing a professional boxer in Tommy Fury, who's got a record of 8-0. Now, however, some people would make the argument that Tommy Fury fundamentally is not like he's not the most polished boxer you would ever see, in a sense. But I think a lot of people are trying to use a yardstick to measure him with his obviously half brother in Tyson Fury, who is obviously pound for pound one of the best that we've seen currently. You know what I mean? He's just very talented, incredible. WBC World Heavyweight Champion, devastated Deontay Wilder not once, not twice, but three times. The likes of Dylan White, the likes of Derek Chisora have all suffered because of Tyson Fury. Vladimir Klitschko, who you might consider as one of the greatest of all time. Tyson Fury shut that hype down. So Tommy Fury being Tyson Fury's brother, fundamentally that does put him under a lot of pressure, to be honest, when you think of it. You know what I mean? Because people are always going to measure him up to Tyson Fury. And is he going to be as good as Tyson Fury? I don't think so. Anyways, the fight is going to happen. And I think Tommy Fury has more to lose than Jake Paul going into this fight, because Tommy Fury has an intention of becoming a professional boxer and has an intention of making that his career. Jake Paul doesn't. Jake Paul here and there has an exhibition bout, and that's what he does, and then knocks people out. Tommy Fury doesn't. He wants to be a professional boxer. Now, he has so much to lose because of the fact that if he loses to Jake Paul, it's over for him. He ain't coming back from that. Everything that people are going to be saying is you lost to a YouTuber, you're not as good as your brother. That is fundamentally going to tarnish his career and his reputation as a boxer. Think about that, though. I mean, he's trained his whole life to get to a position of becoming a boxer, just like his brother Tyson Fury, just like his half brother Tyson Fury. But then imagine getting spacked out by Jake Paul, or getting unanimously defeated by Jake Paul, where there's no question about it. That could be devastating towards his career. So he's obviously taking a lot of risk going into this fight. And we remember, anyways, though some people might have made the argument that he could be scared of Jake Paul. Some people might make the argument in a sense because the fight was initially first scheduled to happen in December 2021, and Tommy Fury pulled out as a result of injury. I think he might have got COVID. He was just ill. I don't know what he's got. So he pulled out of the fight, and Jake Paul had to fight Tyron Woodley for the second time. What happened? Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley in devastating fashion, out cold, one-shot knockout. And then the fight was also scheduled for August 2022, which it didn't happen because of some immigration issues or travel issues for Tommy Fury. So he couldn't go to America as a result of that, unfortunately. But now it's scheduled to happen in Saudi Arabia, not America, not Britain, Saudi Arabia on the 26th of February, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely sensational. I'm not going to leave my prediction, to be honest, because it's not necessary at this moment in time to leave my prediction, to be honest, because we've got a professional boxer who's trained his whole life. So he is definitely going to be the toughest opponent Jake Paul has ever faced, or at least has already faced, to be honest. Anderson Silva was great. Ben Askren was great. Tyron Woodley was great. Deji was alright. But in terms of boxing, and the people I mentioned are mostly MMA, in terms of boxing, he hasn't faced anyone who could put him in a lot of trouble. He hasn't faced anyone with the ability to put him in as much trouble as Tommy Fury could put Jake Paul under. That's the reality, ladies and gentlemen. And this fight is just going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to go three ways. It's either going to be Jake Paul totally dominating Tommy Fury, or it's going to be Tommy Fury totally dominating Jake Paul by displaying outstanding boxing and showing him what the levels are in terms of professional boxing. Or it's just going to be a bloodbath, a back and forth between the two fighters. A back and forth between the two fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. Who have you got? What is your prediction, ladies and gentlemen? What are your predictions? Personally, I would rather have Jake Paul win, to be honest, but I think Tommy Fury is going to win. And I think the factors is probably going to be, I think it's going to be based mostly on experience. But then obviously you can make an argument for Jake Paul by saying that he's already more used to being around, people. Is used to being around these events and all of that. He's fought in these events. He had to deal with all the pressure, whilst Tommy Fury hasn't had as much pressure in a sense. So you can make that argument. But I think fundamentally, I think Tommy Fury will beat Jake Paul. However, I want Jake Paul to win, though. That's the reality, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? Just leave your comments down below as well, to be honest, in regards to this fight. Who do you reckon is going to win? Do you reckon Jake Paul's going to beat him? If so, how is he going to beat him? Will Jake Paul's devastating right hand absolutely crush Tommy Fury? Has Tommy Fury been tested before? No, we haven't seen him get tested as much, to be honest. The people that he had fought after becoming a professional boxer had been people that Jake Paul could also easily beat as well. On the contrary, though, the people that Jake Paul had beaten in the professional circle, you could definitely argue that Tommy Fury would also easily annihilate these fighters. So what have you got? Who have you got? Jake Paul's devastating right hand and himself, or do you have Tommy Fury winning that fight, ladies and gentlemen? Who have you got? I've got Tommy Fury winning, but I'm supporting Jake Paul, so my head is with Tommy Fury, but my heart is with Jake Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to smash the like button down below. Comment and subscribe as well with your notification bells turned on, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll start to bring in more consistent content for this YouTube channel, because I think it's fundamentally necessary as a YouTuber to be consistent, or else what's the whole point, of making videos, ladies and gentlemen? I would definitely appreciate subscribing, but not only subscribing, but keeping your bells on, because I'm going to be uploading more consistently in relation to this bout coming up, because we've got a whole month to prepare for it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you later. Peace.